back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Mad, and on today's episode, I'm gonna show you how to take a candle and propagations from your house and turn it into a super cute hanging macrame planter. Subscribe to my channel if you like other DIYs like this or things that you can do at home with things that you have at home. I got you. It's your girl Mad, and let's get started with this project. If you're anything like me, you probably love a good old candle, and you probably buy your candle based off of what it looks like on the outside. And I bought these candles. I have two of them. I still one burning, but this one I bought because it matched my home aesthetic. It's really cute, and I can turn this into something. So I'm gonna I burnt it all the way down, and this nasty sits on the side. We're gonna clean it out, but first up is to get the wax out. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer overnight, and this should harden so I can just get the wax out super easy. And then once you take it out of the freezer, you should be able to take the wax out with a knife. Use some alcohol and just wipe down the inside. It'll come right out so quickly. Once you've cleaned out your little candle, you are gonna get some soil like I did, and we're gonna make this into a plant. Now, this is a little controversial. Some planty babes or guys or whoever are gonna tell you to put some rocks in the bottom for drainage. This doesn't have a drainage hole. Now you can actually put like another nursery pot in here to fit, but I'm gonna plant one of my plants in these. I like to do it this way. I'm just planting it right in the soil into this pot. I'm doing actually a pothos, so I'll show you. This is the plant. This plant is really hardy, so I've been very, very successful. Almost every single one I planted thrives, so not worried about the drainage holes. Let's get to it. This is soil. I like to put a little bit in the bottom, and you really wanna fill this up pretty much halfway. These are actually propagations I've had going for, I don't even know how long, over 6 weeks. But I do this with all my plants that are getting too long and traily. I like to cut them and prop them because why not make more plants? They're free. This is all free. Stop spending your money on plants. Once you have your plant planted and you're ready, whether it's in your nursery pot, in the pot, you got to get to the macrame part. And this is where you're going to need to just figure out a little bit of math. And you're going to need this macrame cord linked below. So let's do this. Do 3 feet from the ceiling. So this is how you're going to do the math. 3 times 4, or whatever the length you want it. So if it's 10 times 4 or 59 times 4, but this is a planter, so we're gonna have to double that number. So I want 3 feet from the ceiling. Times 4 is 12, and then I need to double that. That is 24. I need 24 feet of macrame for me to make my plant hanger, so let's get to it. So this is 2 12-foot pieces of macrame, and I just doubled them up, and I do have to cut the ends. You'll see that these are still looped, but that's okay. What you're gonna do is you wanna get it even at the top, and we're gonna make, I don't know what this is, like a D knot or whatever knot, but anybody can do this knot. Come a little closer, baby. You know that loop-de-dee-loo, everyone just tuck it right under in. This is gonna be the part where you're gonna hang your plant from. Just like so, and then a little pull. And this is what it's gonna look like at the very top of your planter. Ta-da! Easier if you have someone to hold it, or you can use like a notch or a hanger or put it in the door or something. But you just wanna cut the 2 bottom pieces that are looped so that now you have a bunch of loose ends that you can work with. So let's get to it. This is pretty simple. You're just tying 2 knots together. You're gonna take 2 cords. I usually try to find 2 that are closer together in the knot. These 2, so I'm gonna just bring them down a little bit, and then what I'm gonna do is just tie. You can just do a double knot. Here's our first knot. I don't know what this is called in the macrame world, but this is a beginner video. Then you're gonna go down to the next set that are 2 close ropes together at the top. I'm gonna bring them together, and then you're gonna make another knot. Now the goal on this is you're gonna try to make the knot as close as you can to the other knot in length, and this isn't difficult. Soft little tie. Bring this up together, and then what you can do is bring this up and then pull this up. Give it a little tug. Doesn't have to be perfect, just has to be somewhat close. And then we're gonna go to the next set. You've got your 4 ties. You're gonna take 2 of the ones that are already tied together that are pretty close together, and we're gonna tie 2 of the strings that go together. We're gonna tie these two down here in a knot, just like we did the last time. You can go up as high or as low as you want. And then you should have macrame cords that look kind of like this. So now what do you do from here? We're gonna grab the next set that's close, the next pair, and we need to find a buddy to go with this one. So you can drop those, give them that little knot tie, and remember we're trying to keep them in line. So we need to make this one a little higher. So macrame planter looks like this now. If you have beads, you can add it to this. I'm super simple, I'm not doing that. Now the last part is you gotta bring all these together so it has like a base so the plant can sit on it. Now this is up to you how deep you want it, but I do it just like this. Gonna give it a little twist. This is the hard part. If you didn't use enough rope, this is gonna be the tough part. But you're just making a knot. At the very bottom of this macrame hanger, and you're not getting any of your other little knots in it. They're all out. Oh. And then you'll have a little macrame planter that looks just like this. Now we can cut this, you can do whatever you want. This is actually even shorter than I anticipated. So this was 24 feet. So you're gonna wanna overextend. This was just a 3 feet measurement. This is probably not even 3 feet at the end of the day. So trim the bottom, do as you do, and let me show you what this looks like with my plant in it. This is how it's gonna turn out. Just wanna put your little plant in there, hang it however you want. And this is just a 3 foot macrame. I shouldn't say 3 foot because this is actually less than 3 feet on the yardstick. But look at how cute this is, costs nothing. It's probably stuff in your house. These plants are super easy to grow. They don't need a lot of attention. How cute is that? If you guys want to shop this macrame, the link is below in my Amazon storefront. But if you're a lazy girl or guy and you're not interested in making these, I linked a few cute macrame plant holders just like this you can buy ready-made for you. This was a cheap, easy, and simple project with things that I either had around the house, had already bought, repurposed, refurbished, and you can do this too. Subscribe, hit the bell, like and comment for more. It's your girl Mad. Peace out.